What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ruben Guler, and I am doing a week-by-week series from my private pilot's license all the way until my commercial license, bringing you guys through the journey of what I'm experiencing going through a flight school. I am on week 6 right now, and I just want to document my progress, my struggles, and yeah, things like that. But let's get straight into it. Week 6 of flight training. So this week, I pull up to the school and all of a sudden they tell me that I'm flying with the head instructor. I think it's named the chief pilot or something like that. Anyway, he's the instructor of the instructors pretty much. I get in the room with him. He starts asking me kind of testing me in a way, kind of just seeing where my knowledge is throughout flying, throughout the ground school, just seeing where my knowledge is at to see what I need help on and things like that. So overall, it went very well. We flew for about an hour and a half. He said everything was very good. He had me try to land 2 times. It was really choppy that day, so it was a little bit of a struggle. He said I'm in a good spot for only the 16 hours that I do have. Also, as far as the ground training, he's everything is good. He's just continue studying. He didn't like that I was reading ahead a little bit. He's try to just stay on track with the program so that way we know exactly where you're at and things like that. But that was the start of the week, and the rest of the week we just did a lot more touch and goes. One thing that I am struggling with is that when I'm coming into land, I'm coming into land and I get in that ground effect, I'm going power idle a little too soon. What I need to start doing is I need to get in that ground effect and then go power idle, because I'm doing power idle while I'm not even hovering over the runway. So I need to get onto that runway, let the power in still, and then take out the the rest of the power to get power idle, and then your rear wheels just touch smoothly. But the instructors that I was with, he was like, man, you did 98% of that. You're getting way better at landings. We're just doing a lot of touch and goes, a lot. And pretty much is obviously getting me ready for landing myself. As far as radio calls, much better this week, significantly better this week. I actually transitioned to Class B airspace all by myself, which is something I've never even done. I will say though, it's getting a little overwhelming. It's a lot to do in the airplane by yourself. I could tell now, I understand now why a lot of planes have 2 pilots, because between you changing the squawk code and then you changing just the radios, transitioning radios, and then your eyes bouncing around to see the airspace traffic as well, it's a lot, I will say. And obviously this is something that you're just going to get better and better. Like I said in the last video, I've only been in the air for 16 hours, so you're never going to be really perfect or good at anything in 16 hours of practice. So it will get better with time, but I'm happy that the calls are just getting a lot better, significantly better, and yeah. So that's pretty much how the flights went this week. Overall, I'm happy with my progress. It seems like the instructors are all happy with the progress. And it seems like they're prepping me now to do a cross country with someone, just to get the feel for that, planning all that. All right, let's get into the ground training. The ground training, we're getting in the meat and potatoes of the ground training. Oh my gosh, we learn about the 4 different types of fronts, the ingredients of thunderstorms, what sigmets are, what convective sigmets are, the types of icing, the VOR system, which is freaking, so confusing to understand. But I understand it now, which is good. It took a while, and it's funny because this is what I mean, because some of you guys are going to do that King's program or some of these online programs, and even in that thing, with me doing it through the King's program, learning the VOR, I could not understand it at all. And now that was with an instructor, one-on-one instructor, the VORs explained to me, I I understand it now completely, you know. Another thing that we're doing with the ground training is that we are learning cross-country planning, which is really big because this pretty much takes everything that you've learned and putting it all into one on why you're doing things. You're tracking distances to see how many nautical miles it is there, what altitude you need to fly there, how long is it going to take from point A to point B. It's literally taking everything you've learned and putting it in one thing that, yeah. This week was a lot, I will say, and yeah, now we're getting into the depths and into the meat and potatoes of flying, really understanding everything. And I'm sure these next few weeks are going to be a little bit challenging, but it is what it is. And for the motivational part of the video, my favorite part of the video, it's what keeps me going week by week. So, hard work is a choice. Your attitude is a choice. Discipline is a choice. Doing extra is a choice. Excellence is a choice. There is no shortcut for success, and you must work for it. And this game of life, you're only rewarded for the work that you put in. And some of you guys say that you guys want to be successful and you guys want these things in the world, you know, obviously the nice things in the world. But it's a choice, and you have to be willing to make that choice, whether maybe to switch careers, maybe to make a decision on being someone, you know? Like, you think you guys might look at me and be like, oh, it's easy for him to maybe make this decision, but it's not easy for anybody. For second career guys, oh my God, it's such a hard thing mentally to put what you're doing, your main gig, to the side for you to look at this next goal over here and like push towards it. What pretty much going back to school, right? But it's a choice. Yeah, you have to be willing to make it's an investment in yourself for a future pay, ultimately, right? And I get so many messages now that it's like, man, I suck at school, or I struggle at math, or all these things. Dude, like, I was one of the worst kids in high school. And ultimately, all it comes down to is heart. It don't matter how intelligent you are. It don't matter if you have straight A's. There were kids that I went to high school with and college with that were straight A students. And I promise you, I'm more successful than they are. I mean, not in a way to brag, but it's all about heart, man. And if you keep on pursuing something, if you keep on pushing towards something, you could be with 100 hours and then sit down with a DPE to get your private pilot's license. Like, being smart has nothing to do with your success. Nothing. It is all about how persistent you are, how much heart you have, and at the end of the day, if you want it bad enough, you will be persistent enough to keep on pushing, to keep on chasing after that goal, whatever it is that you're trying to do, and you'll accomplish it. You will accomplish it one day, you know? It might not be as soon as you want, and it might not be as quick as you want, but dude, it's a choice. Hard work is a choice. You going to the gym today is a choice. You getting that loan that maybe you're scared of is a choice. Your attitude towards the whole thing is a choice. Discipline to study. Discipline to, I don't know, get your homework done, or to read more, or to do all these things. Doing extra is a choice. Being excellent is a choice. Nobody became a millionaire on accident. I always say this. I'm like, the person that bought a lottery ticket has a better chance of becoming a millionaire than you, where you're maybe not doing anything. So give yourself a chance, man. Give yourself the opportunity to maybe become a pilot. Give yourself an opportunity. Some of you guys are just scared to make that choice. And I don't want to convince you guys, but I want to inspire you guys to make that choice for greatness, man. Make that choice. Work hard. All these things are a choice that you can make today to better your life. And I'm so happy I made the choice to become a pilot, because now I have so many people like hitting me up about like how, where, what, like asking me for advice for this thing that I have now started, that I'm just super inspired by life. And you guys should. This game of life, I always say this, you're only going to be this age one time. I'm only going to be 27 one time in my life. And don't waste the time. It's already 4 months into this new year. It's already 4 months into the new year. If you would have started January, you would have already had your private pilot's license. You know? And time's just ticking. Stop waiting. Pull the trigger on that career change you want to make, or that business you want to start, whatever it is you want to do. And stay motivated, guys. Stay hungry. Thank you guys so much for watching week 6. This was a big week for me. I'm learning so much. A lot of, I forgot to show you guys this, but it has doubled once again. And I've actually ran through 100 flashcards now. I actually just ordered another 100. And something else, I'm putting this at the end of the video. It should have been in the middle of the video, but I bought this plotter that is like fixed. Get the one that rotates. When you guys look it up on Amazon, plotter, get the one that rotates. Don't get this fixed one, because I got this one and they told me to get the one that twists because it's a lot easier to read. Alrighty guys, that is going to be week 6. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay motivated, stay hungry, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.